Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Falcons and the Hornets. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Grant Best, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Knight has it, and it's a quick out, number one. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Batting third, the center fielder,
At the plate, Bart Flash, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Now at the plate, Josh Means comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit weakly on the ground is short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as Sam Moses gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
The 1-1 home.
I got the count 2-2.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Preacher DePriest started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Hey, this lineup's got to do it a little bit differently. It's not the modern version of 3 true outcomes: walks, strikeouts, home runs. This is a team that beats you down, manufacturing runs, getting guys on base, keeping the defense on its toes and waiting for them to make the mistake.
Ready now, Yu Watanabe, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in now, Pat Sample, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
That is 7. The right fielder, number 54.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Blake Hamby. This is popped up. Carter is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the imposing power bat, Mac Tracy. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Hamby is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The second baseman, Garrett.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
In now, Derek Hills, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing. 3-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
High in the air out to center field. Flash is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Settling in now, Alexis Elias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Elias, a native of Puerto Rico, is a 50, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Kevin Root. Now a bunt attempt here, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Steve.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Steve Rice. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He's around first, heading for two. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a two-out double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Jeffrey Bellamy is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out. See if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And that misses 2-2. Rice stands at second with two gone. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Standing in, Bart Flash. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's taken for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it is.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here. Goes to third with it. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. He's set. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Skied into straightaway right. Elias is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Now in the box, Jared Carter. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Jared Carter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just short, hit hard. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Rodney Knight.
Now batting, Rodney Knight, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now, 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball 4. Time for a deep breath.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Riding in once again, Jerome Terry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch.
2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
1 strike.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The 3-2 pitch. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Means. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
In there, no balls and a strike. Means tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And he fouls this one off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
To the plate now, Pat Sample. as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Joel Sloan. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, Blake Hamby. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Preacher DePriest.
Preacher DePriest.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Watanabe.
So striding in, Watanabe. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Hamby is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now back, the designated hitter, Matt Tracy.
Striding forward now is the DH. Mac Tracy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Two out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Popped him up. Battle has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Root. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Kevin Root.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, second baseman, Taylor Battle.
At the plate, Taylor Battle. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Steve Rice.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Steve Rice. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Fouled away. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Derek Hills.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So now to the plate, Enrique Perez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Alexis Elias. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Hey!
Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 8, Bart Black.
Into the box now, Bart Flash, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to In now, Jared Carter. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Flash is right there, one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Rodney Knight.
Now to the plate, Rodney Knight. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box, Jerome Terry. And now he'll try a bunt to break up the no-no. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no. Ready for another shot now. Pat Sample. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Terry is there, and he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5, Joel Sloan.
Coming to the plate now, Joel Sloan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Now batter, number 54.
Digging in, Blake Hamby. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
At the plate, Kevin Root, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. High Hardy will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. In now, Taylor Battle, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point.
Battle.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Grounded to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
A 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch.
leading off for the Hornets.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Watanabe.
Standing in, Watanabe, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, nothing in 1. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Battle over to his right. 2 gone.
Now battle.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mac Tracy. Splitter swung on and missed, 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Steve Rice. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping into the box, Jeffrey Bellamy. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Bart Flash. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
He's set. Here it comes.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Pitch popped straight up. Hardy is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Derek Hills.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Enrique Perez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he takes ball one. The Falcons are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
2 balls and a strike. And more importantly than earning a sweep, these guys have their sights set on winning the division. They're in first place as we speak. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And another foul ball. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Now at the plate, Alexis Elias. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
It's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, Jared Carter. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. 2 out with a man at first. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Pat Sample. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. DePriest is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now at the plate, Joel Sloan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ground ball foul down the left side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
number 54.
Now at the plate, Blake Hamby. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Rodney Knight. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Now the 0-2 pitch. Weekly hit to third. Right to him. And that's the first down.
Now back, center fielder, Jerome Terry.
At the plate, Jerome Terry. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Rounded down the third baseline. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The batter, the first baseman, Preacher DePriest.
Digging in, Preacher DePriest. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. And they get the force, and that will officially do it. It's a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Stands our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 2 runs.